and our new appointment for the city council. I appreciate, and again, appreciate everybody else's time and effort in serving our city. The other thing that I wanted to mention, I know that mine showed up today in the mailbox. The city newsletter should be hitting the mailboxes. Mine got today, I found it, so hopefully everybody will be seeing it. The goal was Friday, we made it Monday, but it's still in plenty of time. We wanted to make sure that it was in everybody's mailbox in time for the police open house, which is this Friday, so I think we made it. Anyway, so I look forward to any comments or suggestions from our community regarding the newsletter. We're always looking for how we can improve it and get the information out to people and what they want to see in those. I think you're going to find it a good read. I think staff did a really good job on their participation and what they included. And also there is a message from Councilmember Walker, or Councilmember John Jones. And so we appreciate that as well. So we look forward to any comments or feedback regarding the community newsletter. The city administrator, he had left his report in your packets, but if you would like to read his report on the finance and technology, we can get those out of the way.
The next executive session for collective bargaining related items will be Monday, September 21st. Council will be presented with the most recent and updated proposal from the Public Works Clerical Union. Lance and he will also have recommendations to help council in preparing the city's counter proposal. The next negotiation meeting with the Public Works Clerical Union is scheduled for September 24th at 9 a.m. in City Hall. The last negotiation meeting was held on August 20th and went quite well. Good progress was made and both sides seemed pleased with the negotiations to this point. We are hopeful that an agreement may be reached by November. It has been brought to my attention that certain council members have had connection problems with their Microsoft Surface tablets. I have brought this to Auburn IT's staff's attention, and they are working on defining what could be causing this. Please let me know if you are having any problems logging on or for any other reason. Budget preparation continues now as staff is busy working on completing the proposed preliminary budget for 2016, which is due to the council by October 5th. Staff is also working on completing answers to the council's questions from the budget workshop on August 31st. Auburn IT has finally received the new switch and will be installing it sometime in the next 2 weeks. In addition, they also discovered another problem that is related to the city's connection with King County's iNet, which provides our internet access. The city's border router is at the end of its life and will need to be upgraded, approximately $1,009. Once this is completed and the switch is set up, all of the city center campus buildings will function properly regarding internet connectivity. The state audit for 2014 will begin on either Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. Staff has posted the 2 requests for proposals approved by council for a new AV system and website redevelopment services. The closing dates for vendors to make a submittal for these 2 RFPs is September 25th at the close of business. We are working with some potential vendors to measure their level of interest in working with the city. Staff is working with a company named Brandtest regarding their platform for council and court recording system, as well as use with the city's new website in 2016. Their reps are working on a presentation for the city clerk and court administrator. The finance staff will be out of the office most of Tuesday through Thursday this week, attending the Washington Finance Officers Association 2015 conference in Tacoma for training. The office window will be covered by the office assistants in addition to staff when they are not at training during the week.
Thank you. So, in the court statistics in your book, did you include the finance and technology and all that?
No, that was just
the city. Okay, we'll get there. All right. Okay, so the court statistics are in your packet, as well as the community and Senior Youth Services report is in your packet. Next up, we have Public Works.
Good evening again, Council, Mayor. A lot going on in Public Works, but I will be brief. This Saturday, there's a recycle event. The second annual part of the annual event will be held at the Alpac Elementary School. So there are flyers that are circulating around. So just a reminder for you and the community that that is available from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Saturday. Additionally, the Public Works trucks have fully arrived and have been put into service. We have a few little details to outfit them just with some tools and different odds and ends, but they have arrived and have been placed into service. You might have noticed late last week that Pierce County was out to do some of the pavement striping for the annual striping, so you'll see some fresh paint around just in time for the fall weather. So we're very thankful for the safety that'll provide the community. Related to the park, Pacific Park property, wanted to alert you to the fact that King County Flood Control District has a contractor that will be coming in on Thursday, or the 17th this month, and they'll be working over a period of 3 to 4 days where they're doing some test borings. And the test borings around the park will be small, they'll be coned off so the park doesn't have to be closed. But the information that they're developing from the borings will be used to inform the Flood Control District about the next phase of the right bank levee project. So that's starting this week, and hopefully it'll be done by Monday or Tuesday of next week at the latest. Additionally, related to the park, it's getting that time of the year where we're getting close to closing the park. And having conversation with the Flood Control District representative, it looks like we'll be closing the park mid-October, maybe the end of October, just weather dependent, as well as some coordination with King County when they can get their crews out here. So just a heads up on that. Let's see. The last item I'll speak to tonight was related to the conversation I had with you last week related to the possibility of bringing forward the idea of pursuing the Stewart interurban trail segment by potentially going through a change order process with the contractor. Well, I just want to report back to you that after further investigation, both from the city attorney's office as well as the state auditor's office, that was not a recommended course of action to pursue. It was found that we potentially would have an audit finding if we would have pursued that funding opportunity in the manner that we were looking at it. So we're back to square one. We will continue to look for additional sources of funding to pay for the next phase of that interurban trail along Stewart Road. But I just wanted to close the loop with council on that item. That's Public Works report.